I met walnuts when I was about 4. It's one of my earliest memories. My mom handed me a walnut grinder. I was sitting on the floor, and I wanted to help her cook. Just from breathing them, my mouth and throat swelled up. I rubbed my eyes, and they swelled up to being just slits. I had no idea what was going on. I was hurting, confused. I just kind of splayed out on the carpet. And that was from just breathing them. We knew if I ever ate nuts, it would be a big deal. It was. I'm Matt Martin, and welcome to Allergy Survivor. It's been nearly 50 years since that initial reaction, and so much has changed. From my first and worst reaction, the first time I really ate them, where it almost killed me in my teens, through navigating this as an adult, before there's EpiPens and all of these things that everybody takes for granted, to now embracing a lot of the advances that happened through the years. In addition to these techniques that I developed independently, I'm bringing them all together and sharing everything I know to collectively create a better understanding. I'll be interviewing guests, and I hope all of us can gain from their perspective. It's been quite a journey with lots of angles and plenty of stories. Beyond the usual suspects, finding a killer in disguise. You'll see how sometimes the littlest thing, a random series of events, the personality quirks of a stranger made all the difference. Sometimes ludicrous, silly, like a Seinfeld episode, but not funny, not entertaining, just pretty gross. As a little kid, just being near nuts was dangerous, and I had many allergies. Then as an adult, I outgrew a lot of these, but I still was deathly allergic to nuts. So in my 20s and 30s, I would maybe have a serious incident about once a year. In my 40s, the number of severe, unpredictable reactions spiked. Now I'm in my 50s. Just a couple years ago, I had my second worst accident when I was racing against time. All these things in my life, other survivors that I've talked to that had nothing to do with allergies, all of these things have converged to where now I'm ready to talk about it, all the things I've learned, open up the conversation, learn everything I can, and share this with you. I'm telling stories that I haven't told my closest friends. It just never comes up, especially when you don't want to talk about it. Like you just don't want to touch the subject. So now I'm ready to turn the page and open up and talk about this stuff. My closest family, my immediate family is aware because, it's kind of tough to conceal that from people that are helping you stay alive. I'm aware that many of you have allergies much more life-threatening than mine, and some that are far less severe. I'm not giving medical advice here, just sharing personal experiences of living with a severe allergy. It's difficult to truly relate to another person's experience. Completely understandable that people without allergies can't relate. Even those with allergies not understanding a situation quite different from their own. We'll be interviewing people from the most death-defying scenarios around the world to mothers keeping their children alive in the most challenging conditions. We all have our own way of coping with life and death. And sometimes when you're just facing the worst of it, you gotta laugh. And I'm not the only one. It's documented that survivors, real survivors, people that have been through situations way worse than mine, they find humor in anything. They seek the best of humanity in everyone. They stay positive and determined in the worst situations, and they live longer lives. Welcome. Whether you have allergies, know someone that does, or are just curious to step in our shoes, I hope these posts and guest interviews are helpful. Feel free to like, subscribe, and respond with any thoughts and stories that you can share. Appreciate it.